cars, there are.
Hey, Margarito, did you say we want to start right here in Maxwell over here, right?
Yeah, I might as well start here. I got the other group coming.
We're going to Maxwell, Martindale, I guess, and
Martindale.
Yeah.
from there we go Martindale with Kid Ventress, and then Prairie Lee, and
Keep Martindale.
you know,
Since you're from
it's
there.
one of the biggest precincts, though.
It's like if they weren't here.
Yeah.
You know, but you know what? It's because they have never been even counted or considered as part of the community. You know, and then there has been a few Latinos that have ran, but they didn't get the support and they lost. So it's like, well, you see, why vote? He lost again.
Hello, how you doing this morning? My name is Margarito Zapata. I'm running for Precinct 3 Constable. This is Mr. Señor Neto, and he's running for Commissioner in Precinct 3. What we wanted to ask you was, are you registered to vote?
I don't vote. My
You don't
mom
vote?
and dad vote, but they're not here.
You were asking me earlier, what is a typical profile of a Hispanic voter or Hispanic? Well, it represents on this piece of card. This would be defined as a profile of a Hispanic voter. This is important. We would take then here and divide the card in half. This half we would have to discard because this side here represents people under the age of 18 years of age who cannot vote. This part here we will remove here because these people are not U.S. citizens and therefore thus ineligible to vote. These are the people who are not registered to vote. So these are the people who are registered to vote right here. The people that vote on a state or federal level election. Now, if you take the card again here, this is the people that vote in a typical, what we call, city council election, school board election. You're down to this. But what's very significant, through this pipeline, you have this huge slug of Hispanic voters coming through the area. Those people who are not U.S. citizens won't vote, but you have 3/4 of that page, of this piece of paper I showed you, coming through the pipeline. These people are going to surface here shortly, but right now we're dealing with this small little unit compared to a whole card that actually participate in government. We're changing that slowly.
Well, that's what's sad about it, because nobody had ever made an attempt, I assume, because there had not been as many Hispanics running for office as there is now here in the past 2 elections. So therefore, there was nobody that was even concerned about having them register to vote. I mean, I guess they were considered like they were not important, but, you know, what a mistake. Las tarjetas para registrar.
No, yo estoy registrado.
¿Ya está
Yo
registrado?
estoy registrado. Y ya me mandaron
La nueva, la azul, una azul.
Ya me mandaron las nuevas. Yo ya estoy registrado.
¿O para votar? ¿Usted está registrada para votar?
No. Pues más que la verdad, yo no.
Pues es lo que andamos haciendo ahorita. Ajá. Pues se quiere registrar, traemos las tarjetas ahorita para registrar.
Nomás que nos dé
No.
un poquito de información,
Ajá.
su nombre,
Su nombre nomás.
Pues no, yo creo que yo no estoy, nunca he hecho eso.
Nunca he hecho, pues ahora es la primera vez para hacerlo. Ándale, doña Pepa, sí lo puede hacer.
No, pero
Sí.
¿cómo?
Ah, nomás nosotros le llenamos la forma. Nosotros le llenamos la forma. Ajá.
We already had a lot to overcome. A young population, working class population that usually doesn't participate, a legacy and history of being disenfranchised and marginalized and kept out and shut out. You had to overcome that already. Now we're being shut out again. We're literally, the way the lines are drawn, the lines are drawing us out of meaningful participation.
Hi everyone. Tom started tradition, so I get to wear I got my George W. cap on. This is for the folks, I think I know just about everyone, but this is the heart and soul right here of the Republican Party of Caldwell County. I mean, these are the faces that we see over and over again that do all the work. In 2010 or 2020, whatever the projections say, there are going to be more Hispanics and blacks in Texas than Anglos. Don't know, Dr. Tom Matthews is here tonight. We haven't seen him for a while. Unfortunately for the Hispanics, only about 10% of them vote. You get back to socioeconomics. If you're out there and if you've got a 10th grade education and you can't find, in Caldwell County, you can't find a job, there's just no work. And you don't have a car, so you can't drive back and forth to Austin. You're gonna be for the guys that support welfare and unemployment and all the other benefit packages, and that's the Democratic Party. Of course, the map's gerrymandered. That's the nature of politics. The Republicans are finally in control after 100-something years, and they're taking advantage of it. So, on a national level, me as a Republican, I think it's a wonderful thing, and I think it was the right thing to do. It doesn't disenfranchise minorities; it disenfranchises Democrats.
If you sit down and become complacent and let others decide for you who are going to be your leaders and your decisions, this is exactly what would happen. They know that they feel nobody cares, nobody's gonna fight them on this abusing power. That's how I see how all of this is.
This is such a historical moment for Lockhart, Texas. We're just so proud that we're able to have this celebration here today.
Sure.
I am very excited that the town has come together and we're all walking no matter how freezing cold it is.
But regardless of any lines that they draw, you can't change or you can't stop population growth. You can't stop time. You could put as many restraints on it, but you're not going to be able to hold back these individuals. At some point, somebody's going to wake up. And it's like a sleeping giant. The sleeping giant's going to wake up, and they're not going to be able to redistrict them out of anything.
I'll tell you what I do. I say, you're right. I'm here as a Democrat, and I'm here to try to get you to vote Democratic, and you're right. People in my party haven't done you any more good than the Republicans. If you will vote, you can change our party back to what it should be. If you want to get it back to there, you got to vote. You can't you can't change it unless you come help us.
Yes.
So now all you got to do is go out there and vote.
That's right. Okay.
You might need to turn it over.
And
Do
fill out that little section.
So what is that little section? Is that new?
It's just so they'll know what county you're from.
Yeah.
To register.
Just drop it in the mail.
Drop it in the mail.
I tell my clients.